And the regular question, what are the virtues of Surah Al-Mulk? Or what's in it for us? We're going to dedicate the whole month for it. So
Yeah.
why Surah Al-Mulk? Or let's ask such a deeper question. Why the Quran in general? And you asked that question in such an indirect way. You said, I memorized, but I feel, oh, I can't understand what I'm reading. And I just memorize it. And
Yeah.
there's no meaning, at least for me. And so start from the basics, saying what are the virtues of the Quran.
في بيوت أذن الله أن ترفع ويذكر فيها اسمه يسبح له فيها بالغدو والآصال.
And also, it elevates your status. And let's talk about it from like a day of judgment viewpoint.
Look around you, across social media and everywhere. Muslims are bombarded with endless distractions, doubts, and ideological attacks from every direction that pull them away from their identity and weaken their heart. That's why Muslim House came to life. It exists to bring back Quranic mastery with precise structure, profound depth, and unprecedented excellence. To raise a generation rooted in the Quran, strong in the Muslim identity, with unshakable faith. Be ready for structure, excellence, and transformation. Welcome to your house. Look, Allah says the best of you are those who learn the Quran, or I want to say those who master the Quran and teach it. So two halves here. First, master the Quran.
Yeah.
We said it's not just tied to reading. It's not just tied to memorizing. It goes beyond this. What we're doing right now, it's a phase, the third phase, which is knowledge. What the words of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mean.
Yeah.
And how can we act according to these things? Those are the, let's say, the third and the fourth phase that we have. Memorizing, knowledge. Now we can read well, and you pretty much memorize the surah well. Now we're knowing the words of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and what's more important is acting according to these verses. You see, so it doesn't backfire on us on the day of judgment. We said we're going to be asked on our money, how we made it, and how we spent it, and our time, and the youth time in particular, and we said our knowledge.
Yeah.
What did you do with that kind of knowledge? So this is where the phase of teaching came in really handy. You know, it's not optional. Right now,
Yeah.
I mean, I can consider him one of the knowledgeable people. He has like friends. He has family. He will have a family in the future.
Yeah.
So it's his responsibility. You know, Allah chose you to hold that kind of knowledge, and it's so honorable. So you will, once you know it and you act according to this, it's your time to do what I'm doing right now to you. Teach it. I'm not saying you should be a teacher, but that can happen. But I'm telling you, your children are your responsibility. Yusuf has his responsibility as well to guide them, to tell them what's right and what's not right. So on the day of judgment, the best of us are those who memorize the Quran. That's for themselves, for their parents as well. It's so beneficial for the parents, by the way. You know, there's kind of the, let's say it's kind of a king. What's put on their heads? What is it called?
The crown?
Yeah, that crown?
Yeah.
A crown or crow?
Oh, the crown.
Crown. There's kind of a special crown put on the parents of those who memorize the whole Quran and those who act accordingly, by the way.